there, everyone. Dr. Beth Westy here, and I'm going to talk about metabolism today. Ooh, let me move this so it doesn't get a weird glare. It might get a weird glare. There we go. Metabolism. This is my art for you, clearly. Tell me if you know what this is. I want you guys to comment. If you're watching this, I want you to comment at what this is and how it relates to metabolism, because I spent way too much time drawing this, and I debated erasing it, but I was like, no, I drew that. Yes, so this is my art skills. Let me know if you know. So seriously, I want you to comment if you're like, oh, I know what this is. Yes, yes, great. Side note, this is my new favorite kombucha flavor now. Campfire, yes, it's a fire for metabolism. Yes. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yes. It makes me feel a little bit better that you can figure that out. New favorite kombucha flavor. My hubs got it for me. He was like, I got this for you because I love you. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. It better be good. It is super good. It's super, super good. If you watch my videos, you may notice that I often talk about kombucha, especially I drink it at night. This is one of my favorite. It is beautiful. Where are the s'mores though? Yes, Erica. That's next. That's next. This is one of my favorite things to add in at night because I do a cookie dough recipe usually at night before I go to bed. So on my Insta stories, on my Facebook stories, you'll see how I make it exactly and everything. It's not fancy. I don't measure. I just dump the stuff in there and I do it really quick and it's delicious. That is high in protein, and then I just help my belly digest it really well before going to bed with this. So check out my Insta stories or my Facebook stories to see how to make that awesome cookie dough, and then and how I make it really delicious. But again, if you have not tried this, holy crap, it's so good. So thank you guys for identifying the fire. Yes, this is a fire and how it relates to your metabolism. Oh yes, if you're wondering where I am, if you can't see me, also making a camo joke. This is my mossy oak. I think. Just kidding. This is my husband's, again, this is his bow hunting gear because I had football practice. This is me after football practice. Hot. All right. Metabolism. Metabolism for women is really, really tricky. Why is it so tricky? Because it is different in each woman. And it's different throughout different phases of your life. And sometimes it can be super finicky, right? And sometimes you can feel like it's just working against you. And really frustrating. So all these tactics that I'm going to talk about tonight in relation to your metabolism, I cover in my book, The Female Fat Solution. So if you have not picked this up on Amazon, get a copy. It's a super easy read. I dive into specifics on nutrition for hormones. I dive into nutrition for the female body and all of these wonderful things. I also have a podcast called The Female Health Solution on iTunes. If you have not subscribed to that, do so. And then all of my videos go on YouTube. So if you are looking for a video that I've done, say on endometriosis or something, it will, oh, love that book. Thanks, Erica. Yeah. You can find them on my YouTube channel, so you can subscribe to that as well. And I have my 12-week program coming up. So we are starting April 2nd. I really focus and work with women one-on-one with a specific nutrition guide that is tailored for you to boost your metabolism to get you a great result. There's so many things out there that I want to say can get you a quick result by just cutting calories. I have chatted with women. One gal told me that she was eating 800 calories a day and that's the only way she could get weight loss. I was like, oh, sometimes I eat 800 calories in a meal. Ugh. That's really, really tough to sustain. And she's like, yeah, and then I would go off of it and I would gain a bunch of weight back and then some. And I was like, yeah, your metabolism is shot. We have to get it moving. We have to get it moving. It's super easy for the metabolism to shut down. Your digestive system is related to the metabolism, your hormones, your thyroid, everything, right? And stress really impacts the metabolism in a, yes, thank you, Gina. Thank you for writing that down there. Thank you. And stress really impacts your metabolism negatively as well. So I'm going to talk about just tactics to make sure your metabolism is moving and how to get it going. Just going to dive right in. If you're wondering if your metabolism is working or not, it's probably not. Most gals are like, no, mine's great. Good. good for you. But there's a lot of women who are like, no, holy crap, mine's not working at all. I store everything that I eat and I'm super, super frustrated. Jen, you like my camo? Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I'm actually wearing 2 layers of it. It's chilly out. Yes. So talking about metabolism, ways to get it going. Oh, also I should mention, if you are wondering or you have questions on any of the information that I cover or wondering if the 12-week program is the right program for you, I'm going to put a link below the video. You can schedule a call with me. I'm more than happy to chat with you on any specifics, what you've been struggling with, different protein numbers for you, whatever it is that you need. My mission is to help as many women as possible really get their health moving forward and find a system that's right for you. Each body is different. What you've been through is different than somebody else. So it's not fair to expect you to follow some cookie cutter, program or recommendation and get a great result that's going to keep great results for you. So that's what everything, my book, podcast, 12-week program, everything is about. So metabolism, it's like a fire. It's like a bonfire. Yes, wait until you're 40. Metabolism changes with hormone changes big time. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So this happens for gals like when you've had kids, and then as the body ages and hormone shifts happen, it can be super, super frustrating. So metabolism is like a fire. My beautiful picture of a fire. Such good artwork. I should frame it. So for those of you that have ever gone out in your backyard and started stuff on fire, like I have, I don't know. Anybody else? Anybody else light stuff on fire? Patricia, wait until 50. Yeah, I know, right? It changes. So you constantly have to have these tools available to shock your metabolism to make it work for you. So here's some of the things. First, the fire. When you think about a fire and like stoking a big furnace, if you put too much fuel on it once, like you've got this little fire, right? It's just small. It's just tiny. It's just a BB. You want to ease it along and you want to help it grow. The bigger that fire grows, that bonfire grows, the better. Jamie, I do love me some fire. Yes, Jamie! So the bigger that bonfire grows, the better. So you're going to want to, if you take a whole bunch of wood and dump it on at once, what happens? It smothers it. It's too much. So if you're eating a ton of food at once, if you are trying to restrict calories and you get to a point where you're like, holy crap, I can't restrict calories anymore. I have to eat something, and then you eat too much or you overeat. That's dumping too much fuel on the fire, and it just doesn't work as well. And it smothers it. It's too hard for your body to break down and digest. It is way too tough to really absorb the nutrients that you're supposed to be absorbing. And in terms of calories and stuff, the video I did yesterday on calories, if you didn't watch that, go back and watch that because I talk a ton about how your body absorbs nutrients. The other thing too with metabolism and fire is that if you only give it a little bit at a time, I'm only gonna eat a little bit. I'm not gonna eat too much. I'm just tiny bits. That's not enough to really fuel your body and keep things moving forward. So you need to have an even amount and the right amount for you. What is that? Well, again, some of that's going to be related to your cravings, your hunger, your activity level, all of that stuff. How much food is too much food? Well, your body should really tell you, right? Your body should tell you. You should be getting, I recommend for first, getting complete nutrients. That's the first thing. Complete nutrients. That's an E. That's an E. I'm writing really sloppy tonight. Complete nutrients, that's going to be protein, fat, and carb in there in about even amounts, right? You're going to want at least, for the protein amount, at least 20 grams of protein. Again, I recommend doing a higher number of protein for, and basing it on your body weight or your goals, that type of a thing. There's a lot of different formulas. We can chat about what's right for you. But this is a threshold for protein muscle synthesis. So if you're not getting at least 20 grams of protein, your body's not going to be synthesizing muscle tissue, which is not going to be helping build that lean muscle composition in your body and help you burn more fat overall. So that's a baseline thing. From there, carb and fat can be in different, ratios. Say 20 grams of carb and 5 grams of fat. That's like an estimate. It can be a little bit up or down from either of those. But that's a complete nutrient meal. So if you were to have something like cottage cheese that has some healthy fats in it, right? And strawberries on top or something like that. Okay. That's protein, fat, and carb all in one. You just want to make sure that you're getting enough of each nutrient. So that and eating meals like this. And so my 12-week program that I have, it is complete nutrient meals. It is designed to really feed your metabolism. Now, the thing about this, and this is the number one thing I hear from women, is that when they start the 12-week program, they're like, I'm so full. I can't believe how much I have to eat. And I'm like, yeah, because you're actually focusing on complete nutrients. You're actually focusing on fueling your body correctly. And you're telling your body to really move your metabolism forward. It takes a little bit of shift to get going. But within a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, you should notice, holy crap, I'm like hungry at snack time. Yes, perfect. You should be hungry at snack time. Why? Because your body needs that fuel again to burn. Proteins get burned in about 2 to 3 hours, fats up to 4 hours, and carbs up to 1 hour at most. So having that even layer, so which is why they say eat every 2 to 3 hours, your gas tank never gets empty, your body is never depleted, and it never has a chance to slow that metabolism down. So getting the right composition of food in regularly throughout the day is key. If you're not used to doing this, it can be a tough switch. So having snacks, if you're like, oh, I'm having, fruit for a snack, good, but that's just a carb. You're not balancing it out, which means your blood sugars are going to decrease and crash, and that's going to slow down your metabolism overall, and you're going to get wicked hungry. If you're like, oh, I'm having carrots and hummus. Okay, again, still not a ton of protein or healthy fat in there to really move your metabolism forward. Pair it and mix it with other foods that are balanced overall. That's going to be a key thing. Tough is right. Yes, Lisa. Yes. Again, the 12-week program I have is designed to give people success, and everything is flexible. So you can swap things out for things that you like or don't like, whatever. It's not necessarily about, that's a question I get all the time from people. They're like, well, is this a really healthy food? I heard this food is healthy food. I heard it's not healthy food. Or a banana. Is it healthy food? Oh, it's just a banana. Like, how does it fit in? Are you pairing that banana with a complete nutrient with proteins and fats? Fantastic. Then you're going to be moving your metabolism forward. If not, that banana is not going to last very long in your system, and you're going to get hungry later. So really focus on this thing first to move your metabolism forward. And as the body ages and everything else and hormones shift and change, it's important to address that and shift your focus to match that. Think about if you're in your 40s, think about a nutrition plan that you followed in your 20s. And if you're trying to do it again when you're 40 and you're like, why isn't this working? You have a different body now. You got to do different stuff to get it to work. It's just that simple. But it's one of those things that not enough people talk about, that shift and change for women. In my book, actually, I have a whole section. I call it the 7 bodies of Eve, and the different bodies women go through, different phases of their life, and different tweaks to make at those different phases, all the way from puberty to, fertility and having kids post-baby, athletes, and then perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. All those bodies are designed to do different things for women, so it's important that you have different tweaks for that. So, metabolism, getting complete nutrients, fueling the body correctly, and eating then, this is important, eat every 2 to 3 hours. So you get to eat more. Yay for food. I love food. I love snacks. Snacks are my favorite. Hashtag snacks are life. Eat every 2 to 3 hours. Fuel your metabolism. If you go too long without eating, your body will start to shut down and slow down. Right? The one thing that makes me crazy about stuff in the media when it talks about metabolism, you can tell I'm about to get really fired up right now. Because I'm like, this is making me crazy. That is where you struggle. Yeah, so eating every 2 to 3 hours consistently all the time. Things that make me crazy in the media are things like, oh, this food will help your metabolism. This is a fat-burning food. This food right here is going to help you lose weight. And I'm like, ugh. It's not ever about just one food. It's not. If it was, that would be the one food that people would eat to lose weight, and that would be it. It would be that simple. Great. Super duper. Avocados are a fat-burning food. Avocados are a very dense nutrient food. They're healthy for you. They've got a ton of healthy fats in them. Great, right? But they aren't specifically, like, if you eat McDonald's all day and then have an avocado, you know, that's not going to help you, you know, burn fat, lose weight, or whatever, speed up your metabolism. So it's a composition of everything. It's taking everything into account. That's really the most important thing when you're looking at your metabolism and health. It's super easy to get distracted by this fat burning supplement, this fat burning food, this one thing. And it's never just one thing. For women especially, and especially if you've struggled with hormone issues, especially if you've struggled with stress or having different things that you're dealing with, autoimmune issues, you know, thyroid issues. I work with a ton of women that have these issues and then they're like, oh, I can't do this other program because it doesn't help me. And I'm like, I know. Because your body is just functioning differently. And for you to just try and take this fat burning supplement and expect it to work, nope, it is a drop in the bucket. Is it harmful? No, but you know, it's one of those things that everybody presents things as like this fast, easy, quick fix, and it's super great, If you get caught up in that, it's a long road of disappointment of, well, I tried this one fat burning supplement. I've tried this one shake that's supposed to burn fat, or whatever it is. It is never just one thing. It is a combination of things that is really designed to get you a better result and have you keep a better result. So you have to work with your metabolism, and it's a combination of these things this is the basics of it. This is the foundation. Getting these nutrients and getting them every 2 to 3 hours will increase your metabolism. It's that simple. It will force your metabolism forward. If you're not hungry every 2 to 3 hours, your metabolism is not working. If you're not hungry till noon every day, your metabolism has shut down. If you're eating 1,200 calories a day and exercising and you're still gaining weight, your metabolism is not working correctly. Yes, all that simple. So if you guys are finding this information helpful, I would super appreciate it if you would click that share button. Help spread this message that I have. I'm super passionate about educating women on information towards their health because women struggle so much, and it's not fair that all this information out there is not designed necessarily to help us. I mean, how many times have you come across an ad? Thank you, Gina. How many times have you come across an ad where it's like, oh, this fat burning thing, da 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 da, and they show this like crazy before and after? Okay. How realistic is that though? You know what I mean? And it's not the supplement. It's a combination of all of these things that are really coming into play. So sharing this information with others, you know, clicking that share button is going to help other women really realize that, you know, you're not crazy. It's not you. There's nothing wrong with you. It is that you've been following a system that's not designed for your body. You've been following a system that's not designed for women and taking into account how our bodies react to stress and everything else. So this is the information I've got for you guys right now on metabolism. This is the base and the foundation. This is where I'm going to end it because this is so important. If you don't have this, none of the other stuff matters. We could talk about intermittent fasting. We could talk about carb cycling. We could talk about specific foods more and how like little tweaks and things change. Nicole, can't wait to start the challenge. Yes, Nicole. Yes, I know. Nicole's joining us on the 12-week challenge. I'm so excited for these ladies. They are going to just see and feel epic results. So I'm going to put a link below where you can schedule a call with me. A lot of people get distracted by, oh, I want to do all these fancy things to try and like lose weight and increase my metabolism. If you don't have this down, none of the other stuff is really going to take effect. Keep that in mind. You know, this is the most important thing first. From there, there's a lot of cool things you can do to continue and layer on, you know, tools and techniques to boost your metabolism and to really get you to a different level. So you're never plateaued and frustrated. That's the fun part. But to get there, you got to start here first. You really, really do. This is the most important piece to begin with. So I'll put a link below where you can schedule a call. We can chat about some things. Monday can't come soon enough. Yes, Cindy, right? So you can schedule a call and we can chat. Again, if you found this information helpful, I would so appreciate it if you click that share button so other women can hear this message too. It's just my mission to reach as many women as possible and to help them. My book on Amazon, and then my podcast on iTunes, and then my YouTube channel. Subscribe to all so that you can keep updated on all the newest information that I release. And I'm not sponsored by GTS Kombucha, but if you are at the store and you see this, get it because it's delicious. and it's amazing.
Mom,
My new favorite.
I'd
So,
like to make a comment.
what?
There's a
Okay.
comma. It's GTs, not GTS.
Oh, you're right. He's right. My son. He loves
Founder is GT Dave. If you look on the back.
GT Dave. Oh my God, he's correcting me on what it is. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
He's like, it's not GTS, it's GTs. It looks like GTS. See, look at that. It's really small, that apostrophe. Oh, he's so smart. Kids, I tell you. God. Right? Okay, this one. If you're at the store and you see this, get it. It's delicious. What a little turkey. All right. Yeah, this is my new favorite. What else? I feel like I was going to tell you guys something else. One more thing. Oh, and that this is really a beautiful picture of a fire, right? That's a fire, in case you tuned in late. That's a fire. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it if you stayed all the way to the end of the video. And I can't wait to reach more women and to share this message. All right, everybody have a great night.